Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, ladies and germs. Ltonmcfall here, aka Retro Old School, on 32nd Avenue in the LACHINE borough of Montreal, on a beautiful, almost picturesque type of day, summer day. And I just got off the 191 bus, as you can see, there's a stop here, a nice comfortable 2004, number 24288. And I stopped to go take a piss here at the Saint Hubert. It always tempts me to go eat there. They have a delicious chicken, of course, and wraps. And as you can see, it's 24 degrees Celsius, which is approximately 80 degrees Fahrenheit, I believe. Old design of a bank for the Desjardins Bank with the temperature. Doesn't have the time though. What time is it? It is 5:25, 1700 hours and 25 minutes. And walking along here, I wanted to see if I could film an elevator in this building, but it seems to be all locked off, so it's all up in the air, as they say. Now, if I look fucking strange enough filming my walks out in the Plateau and the East End, the Mile End, all these different places where, you know, it's... Shit, I didn't think it was going to be this much wind. Where, you know, the buildings are older, the streets are older, and there's more history, and it's more quaint. Well, I thought, well, what the hell, you know, I'm got some time to kill, you know. Oh, look at that, there you go. That's one of the reasons why I decided to film around here. I knew I would see some hot cars. It is summertime, you know. Look at the Dodge hiding that Fox body Mustang. Yeah. And, yeah, see what I can see, you know. I mean, this is the burbs. But technically for Montreal, it's not totally the burbs. It's not part of the West Island. And the reason, basically, I think because it is still, this is actually LACHINE, not this area part of LACHINE, but if you go more east, it is considered to be technically the oldest town in North America. It's so old, it's called LACHINE because LACHINE is French for the China. So basically, somebody, the explorer, not Jacques Cartier, but someone, I don't remember his name, when they set foot here, they actually thought it was China. That's why it's called LACHINE. China. See? See what I'm saying? Yeah, you got all your old apartment buildings here. All of them with doors locked, with vintage elevators. I cannot go see and ride and film because I'm a fucking big nerd. Yeah. What's the street called? Ivan Franco or something? I don't even know what it is. I don't really care, actually. It's not too special, it seems. It's not going to be a long walk, really, because it's not a long street. This 32nd Avenue, and by the way, actually, come to think of it, when you go, you see where that highway sign is there? Yeah, that's Highway 20 down there after that hill. And, holy shit, that's loud. And yeah, so 32nd Avenue continues, but it's a totally industrial park of Montreal. And is that another 191? I don't know, whatever. I don't want to zoom in too much. I don't want to zoom in on a driver anyway, so out of respect, because if you don't have respect, what the fuck are you good for? Look at that, eh? Le Chateau LACHINE. Ooh, baby. Judging by its looks, built, ooh, I'd say in the 60s, maybe even 50s, actually. Those are all old apartment buildings, you know. Hence the expression, they don't make them like they used to. We got your Maxi supermarket here, and other strip mall type of restaurants like Subway, and I don't know what else. Holy shit, look at that beautiful bike, man. God damn. There you go, eh? See, that's what's funny to me. Like, we've come to a point in time where motorcycles, to me, generally, most of them look much more interesting than cars. Go figure, eh? I mean, if it was a perfect life and steel was still cheap to make and chromium and all these details, then fuck, we'd all be driving around in 63 Impalas and 57 Chevys and Ford Fairlanes and yada yada yada, you know? I mean, as you all know, unless you've been fucking sleeping under a rock forever, even buildings are not as necessarily well made as they used to be. And as a matter of fact, anybody in construction in that business, I'd like you to actually confirm that with me. That must be Italian who owns this. A lot of beautiful details, the flowers and the awning and everything. Very nicely done. Ooh, it's got a nice burble there. This rusted already Chevrolet or GMC. Already rusted. Tisk. Eh? Tisk. Yeah. Oh yeah, one of the reasons why I got off here too wasn't just to take a whiz, was because of the fact that interesting color is because there's a fire station. You see that tower over there? Yeah, that's the tower for fire station 64. Because I'm walking all the way up to Victoria Street, the light over there. So I think I heard an ambulance. I think I heard an ambulance. I'm not sure. I don't want to include this woman here. Oh, more non-scrap. I like that. Yeah, cool. You know what? The lens was giving me a lot of problems there. Whenever I would zoom back out, the thing was all like fucking shaking, like, and you could even see it in the picture. And now it's actually, it stopped doing it. And I think it's because I haven't been using the camera that much lately. Watch the zoom on this baby. Check the zoom on this fucking thing. Watch this. Look at that plane. Look at that. Already I can see it's an Airbus A340. Looks like Star Alliance maybe. What the fuck is that? It's blank? I gotta get a picture of that. Whoa, man, that was strange, man. I had to stop to get a photo of that. And if I'm lucky, when I look at this video, when I upload it on my watch on my 22-inch screen, it'll be clearer than the photo I took, because the photo is so zoomed in I couldn't tell. But I tell you, that plane looked almost unmarked. Looked like it could have been a fucking government plane or something. Anyway, oh, nice charger. Yeah. Love them Petro Canadas. Yeah, at first when I saw that plane, that's an Airbus A340 because it's got 4 engines. And that's the only commercial plane that has 4 engines that's still produced. That and the 747. That's it. There's no other planes that are made for commercial use with 4 engines. But that was a freight plane, I think. But for all I know, that's a fucking a government plane making chemtrails for all we know, you know? You know about that. If you don't know about planes making chemtrails to try to control the weather, I don't know, manipulate us humans, then you've been sleeping under a rock or in a coma for like last 5 years or so. You know? Yeah, those 191 drivers, I'm not sure they're following the schedule too much, you know. But then again, you know, the heat after a while, when there's no AC in the buses, it starts to affect the brain. You know? Oh, look, Vieux LACHINE that way. Oh, that's what I was talking about, the old LACHINE. You know? I know a guy who owns this place. I got to come back and see him one day. Supposedly, he's got a 69 Cutlass. Nothing wrong with that, eh? Oh, there's a Tim Hortons over there that's new. It's just tempting me, actually. Friggin' tempting me. And this is Victoria, as I mentioned. Ugh, horrible invention. For that matter. It's one of the most annoying inventions ever made. Yeah, let's go, andale, andale. Jesus, Murphy, what are they not going because I'm filming? We don't know. It's, oh, yeah. What are you gonna do? Anyway, hey, this is a nice way to finish off right here. Check this out here. Hey, beautiful flowers. Yeah? What's that? Oh, look at this. Nice. Yeah, buddy. Nice, very nice. Beautiful BMW 325i, 328i convertible. A classic in its own right. There's a nice way to finish when taxpayers' money are all nicely spent. Not pissed away on useless thingamajigs. And boy, there's no wind. Look at those flags. There's no wind, nothing. Outstanding. Anyway, so this concludes our little this concludes your little virtual tour of a part of town I'm considering about maybe moving back into even one day, because frankly Hochelaga has got its upsides, but it's got quite a few downsides too, unfortunately, like a lot of parts of town actually. So there you go, you know what I'm saying? So y'all take care there. Bye bye.